He used the light and the dark, so he gets to destroy 2. And I can't respond to it. I do not deserve to win that one. Holy shit. The one I was saying earlier, it's like, that's awesome. Oh my god. Oh. Time limits, bitch. All right, let's go. How's it going, everyone? This is Gale Hall Gaming, and welcome back to some more of the Yugioh Master Duel Masochist Challenge. Now, of course, I've said this before, whenever there are these free packs for, like, weekly events or something like that, I do allow them simply because it would be too much of a hassle to keep track of what cards I get from them, and I can't opt out of opening the pack. So, let's go ahead and pop this one open. We get a free... I don't even know what the name of the pack is, but it has the Malice stuff in it. Also, apparently we get a rainbow right off the bat, so let's see what we got. Tenyi Spirit Ashuna. You control no effect monsters, you can special summon from a hand ain't bad. And if you control a face-up non-effect monster, you can banish this card from your hand or graveyard, special summon one Tenyi. I mean, honestly, the 2600 on a free special summon ain't bad. That might go in the deck. Insect Invitation. Face-up monsters your opponents control that are not summoned this turn become insect. You can only use each of the following effects of Insect Invitation once per turn. You can target 3 of your banished insect monsters, shuffle them into your deck, and draw 1 card. During the end phase of this card's in graveyard because it was sent there from the hand this turn, you can place this card face-up in your spell and trap zone. Interesting, but I don't have anything to take advantage of. If I had, like, Insect Barrier, that would be amazing, but I unfortunately do not, so... B-Trooper Scale Bomber. If an insect monster is normal special summon to your field, you can special summon this card from your hand. Okay, I'm starting to feel like the Malice archetype, like, is being lumped in with insects here. Okay, get B-Trooper Landing. Fusion summon an insect monster from extra deck using monster from your hand or field as fusion material. Another B-Trooper Landing. Battle Wasp Nest. Is the Malice... I haven't actually seen the Malice archetype, by the way. I haven't looked at their cards yet. Is the Malice archetype insects? I thought they were like cybers. Anyway, when your Battle Wasp monster is targeted for an attack, special summon a Battle Wasp monster from your hand or deck. If you do, place 1 counter on this card, then end the battle phase. This card has 10 more counters on it during the end phase and into the graveyard. Another Tenyi Spirit, Mapara. Control no effect monster, you special summon this card from your hand. Much more workable level here. When your opponent activates a card effect that targets a face-up non-effect monster you control, you can banish this card from your hand or your graveyard. Negate the activation if you do destroy that card. That is definitely going in the deck because a free special summon of a level 4 when we are basically level 4 pile the deck, that is amazing. And our ultra rare. Tenyi Spirit why am I having such a hard time saying this one name? Tsuruya. Yeah, there we go. Fucking Japanese names. If you control a worm monster or face-up non-effect monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard as material for a worm synchro monster, you can special summon 1 Tenyi link monster from your extra deck. Then you lose life points equal to its link rating times 1000. A lot of Tenyi stuff in there, and a lot of battle, like a lot of B-Trooper stuff too. I might have to look in to see if we have anything for those archetypes. But regardless, again, we're back with the Master Duel Masochist Challenge. Of course, we get more gems. So, I don't know if we're going to be keeping the first duel. We only start here, just in case we do get rid of the first duel. So, go away. I'm trying to duel. Thank you. But anyway, let's go ahead and get right into the first duel of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we have a hand. We have a decent hand, actually, because we can summon Fire Hand, special summon Armed Sage. The only thing is Echo Oscillation's a dead card until we draw some pendulums. And it's Live Twin. Damn it. That is not going to be fun. Well, I mean, maybe. There is a couple of things we can do. There's a couple of things we can do. Yep, Live Twin Leela. And then Link summon into probably, I believe Kill is the one that destroys monsters, so you go into that one to go into Leela later. Oh, wait, no, backwards. You go into Leela first. Leela special summons a Kill. Or we can Xyz summon. Are we playing Sprite? Yep. Here I was trying to overthink the combo. No, it's just Sprite. Switch to summon a level 2 monster from your deck. And then use that to go into Link Elf. Or not Link Elf, Sprite Elf. Yeah. Yep, Sprite Blue. Sprite Blue adds a Sprite monster from deck to hand. I believe with this you add Sprite Jet. Of course, they've already used their normal summon for the turn, so I don't know how they're getting Sprite Jet out on the field. Oh no, never mind. All the sprites have that effect. I'm an idiot. I don't play with Sprite. I played against Sprite. I don't play with Sprite. Yep, Sprite Jet. And then special summon Sprite Jet. Search for a Sprite spell trap card. Probably the Smashers, if I had to guess. I thought it was Sprite Starter. Yep, Sprite Jet. Sprite Jet goes and searches. Yep, Sprite Starter. Which Sprite Carrot, that's probably gonna find like Sprite Carrot or something. If I had to guess. Because Carrot's the one that can negate monsters, right? Yep, Sprite Starter. Going to find Sprite Carrot. I just really hope that they don't have like Spriggan Smasher, if I remember that. It's either Sprite Smasher or Spriggan Smasher. The thing that like exiles if you banish level 2. Or not exile, I'm talking in MTT terms. The thing that banishes. It's annoying. Yeah, Sprite Carrot. Negate monster effects. That's fine. The only unfortunate thing is we don't actually have a spell, or we don't have a spell card in hand, so we can't go into full armor Utopic Ray Lancer, which would have been very nice. Yep, Link summoned a Sprite Elf. I mean, we have a setup. Get through most of this. You can resummon any like level 2. It's fine though. But our way through here is going into Grenosaurus Giga Cannon. Because we use Giga Cannon to attack Carrot, or what, I think that was Carrot. Carrot's the one that negates spells and traps. That's red. Ah. But we use or we just intimidate him into surrendering. I'm very confused because I'm pretty sure he had full combo there. Anyway, that is a win, that is a pack. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am feeling lucky and we got a gold pack here, so let's see what we get. Xyz Extreme. When an Xyz monster you control is destroyed by battle, pay 1,000 life points. You reveal one Xyz monster from the extra deck with a rank less than or equal to that destroyed monster's, and so can your opponent simultaneously. The player who revealed the monster with lower attack takes damage equal to the difference between the revealed monster's attacks. If your opponent doesn't reveal a monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack of your revealed. I mean, it's an interesting burn trap, but at the same time, like, I shouldn't play a card with the expectation that my Xyz monsters are getting destroyed. Because if my Xyz monsters are getting destroyed, there's a high chance I'm already losing. So, I don't think that's going in the deck. Evil Twin Challenge. Target one Kill or Leela monster in your graveyard. I don't have either of those, so that's not going to be good for me yet. TG Rush Rhino. If this card attacks, it gains 400 attack during the damage step only once per turn during the end phase. This card is in your graveyard because it was destroyed on the field and sent there this turn. You can add one TG monster from your deck to your hand except TG Rush Rhino. I mean, I think we have some other TG stuff, so that might be worth looking at. Spiritual Lisa Pelio. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can banish one ritual beast card from your graveyard. For this turn, all ritual beast monsters you control will gain 500 attack and defense. I mean, 2,300, but I need more ritual beasts in order to use that. Valkyrian Knight. Monsters your opponents control cannot target warrior monsters for attacks except Valkyrian Knight. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can target this. You can banish this card and one warrior monster from the graveyard, then target one level 5 or higher warrior monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target. I might have to look at what warriors I have because that's not a bad effect, honestly. On a 1900 body, and then it can float into a level 5 or higher warrior. That's not bad. Oh, whoa! Hi there. Nephthys the Sacred Flame. 2 monsters including a ritual monster. I don't have rituals. When this card is in the extra monster zone, monsters opponents control cannot target Nephthys monsters in your main monster zone for attack. This card gains effects based on the number of ritual monsters used for its link summon. 1 cannot be destroyed by battle, 2 cannot be destroyed by card effects, also gains 1200 attack. 3, neither player can target this card with card effects, also gains another 1200 attack. So this could be a 4800 beater that's immune to battle and or not immune, but can't be destroyed by battle or card effects, can't be targeted. That is a hell of a boss monster if I just had more Nephthys cards. Another one of you, Chronomaly Crystal Bones. If only your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon this card. When summoned this way, you can special summon one Chronomaly monster for your hand or graveyard except Chronomaly Crystal Bones. Yeah, I have some Chronomaly stuff, but I don't have enough to justify that. And Branded Befallen. Once per turn, when each opponent activates a card or effect that targets one bestial, I don't have bestials. Whenever I encounter a part of a card that says, if you control this, and I know I don't have any of those, just skip. Like, there's no reason to keep reading. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the next duel of the day. Vernisylph plus Yugioh and Rockhammer. That's the best combo I can see in my starting hand. I like that. I like that. Because that's basically a free encode talker. Oh, branded in high speed. Okay, so we have branded. Lovely. I mean, with Rockhammer, and I guess because we locked into Cybers for the rest of the turn, can't quite do that. I was gonna see about trying to get into Equimax here, but I don't think I have the cards for that. I mean, I am drawing off of Vernisylph and I'm drawing for turns, so. What did he even send, by the way? Bestial Saranir. In Titaniclad the Ash Dragon. What is going on? Hold on. And if you do, add one Fallen of Alabaz or one monster that mentions it from deck to your hand. So adding Fallen of Alabaz. That is a... Jesus Christ, I just now realized how minus you go for Branded and High Spirits. I guess you don't really go minus. Well, you kind of go minus. And I guess if you're sending Saranir as well, you're also getting a... you're sending something to graveyard, so Branded Retribution. So he can... Well, he's not gonna... Well, I guess he can kind of get Branded High Spirits. I'm sorry, the Branded archetype is another one that I don't play. And it's also one that I don't understand very well. I know that it's strong. I know that it is very strong. But I just... it's white noise to me. I don't get this archetype. Okay, so branded opening, discarding 1 card, so discarding Triple Tactics talent. And then add, so summoning Alibur, the Jester of Despia, so you can add a branded spell trap from your deck to your hand. This is what I'm talking about. Every branded card just adds more gas. And like eventually I just get numb to it. I can't even really comment on anything because I've stopped paying attention. That's when I'm looking at my analytics on my phone. Okay, branded fusion. That's the scary card. So, this is the interesting part. We can get over anything he summons with Encode Talker, but the problem is if he summons Mirror Jade, that is the real problem. Okay, so using Bestial Lubellion and Fallen Valbaz probably to go into Lubellion the Searing, or Albion the Branded. Never mind, my bad. Yep, so fusion summon a level 8 or lower fusion monster from your extra deck. So probably going to banish. If I had to guess, the Fallen Valbaz and the Jester of Despia. I could be wrong on that though. Like I said, I don't know this combo. It gives me a headache the more I think about it. And this is coming from someone who plays Valence as their main deck, so I just do not give a shit about the branded Despia deck. There's also the fact that his connection is apparently really bad, so we might just get this off rip. And I was right, they're banishing Fallen Valbaz, Jester of Despia, going to Lubellion the Searing Dragon. That's what I thought he was going into earlier. Which is another fusion summon. Jesus Christ, man. How elaborate do we have to make this? Brightest Blazing Branded King. I haven't even seen this card. I've never seen this one before. So he's getting a lot of his shit back after this, which is a slight problem. So fusion summoning using Fallen Valbaz and Lubellion, shuffling them both into the deck. Yep, there's the Mirror Jade. Oh, fuck. Alright. Well, we're definitely in an interesting position. Okay. What the hell's he do? Okay, Bestial Lubellion. So he's getting a branded spell trap from his deck to his field. Okay. Might be the best way we get out of this is Liberty at Last, because that gets rid of Mirror Jade without having its effect go off. Because, fun fact, if you shuffle away Mirror Jade, it doesn't get to use its effect. Oh, this is not good, not good, not good. It comes down to what we draw, I suppose. Because there are a few ways we can get out of this. But it's going to take a lot of resources that I'm going to just end up losing. Yep, Bray's Blazing Branded King, but this is during the end phase, so we can't set it. Yep, Titaniclad the Ash Dragon. So he gets a special summon Dogmatica if he has one, which is also going to be annoying, because that is the extra deck hosing archetype. Okay, so Guiding Quem. Discards normal special summon, you can send one Fallen Valbaz, one card that matches it from the deck to the graveyard. This is what I'm talking about. This deck is so Everything does everything. Everything has the same effects. Just fusion summon this. Oh, I get the spell trap card back. They play so much in the end phase, it's a third main phase. They get Blazing Cartesia the Virtuous back to their hand. I complain a lot, by the way. It's a cool deck. Don't get me wrong. The fact that they made it a structure deck was a little busted because I played against... So me and my friends a while back got like structure decks just to play against each other. My friend got the branded structure deck and I got the rocket structure deck. Guess which one of those was stronger? Yeah, Mirror Jade was absolutely busted. And you could get into it so easy. Yeah, branded banishment. Oh, okay, what do we draw? I mean, it's another Battle Unboxer. Okay, activate Vernisylph. Send G-Golem Rockhammer. Okay, we draw Cypher Twin. Let's special summon Rockhammer. Activate Rockhammer. Okay, special summon into Encode Talker using the 3 tokens. He's never seen Encode Talker before. Okay, so Guiding Quem. Special summoning Albion the Branded. Then we summon Glassjaw. Go to battle phase. Glassjaw, let me make sure on this. Okay. So we'll attack into Albion the Branded. Because this way, even if he does banish Encode... Once per turn before damage calculation, if your monster discard points to battles and opponent's monster with higher attack than it... I guess that just doesn't work. Fine then, we'll just get rid of Quem. Why didn't that activate though? What the fuck? Okay, now they're banishing. Yep, Rinbrum striking. Probably getting rid of Encode Talker? Yep. Okay. I don't think I'm winning this one, if I'm being completely honest. I don't know if I can. I do have a way out. Okay, god damn it. Here we go again! I hate this deck so much. It does so much bullshit. Like, everything is just incidental, like, ooh, I get this, I get this, I get this, I get this, I get this. Because all of their spells and traps have the same goddamn effect of, oh, if you do anything with a fusion monster, you get this card back. So fucking annoying. I know I'm like ragging on this archetype so much right now, but I just, it gives me a headache to play against. And I was so mad when it became meta for the longest time. Yeah, branded fusion. Again, though, we do have our way out. Liberty at last can get rid of the Mirror Jade, and then we just have to... I mean, if we pinpoint dash, actually. Pinpoint dash gets us there, because then we can negate all his spells and traps. He probably only runs fusions. So we go into Naturia Exterio, and then we can negate all of his spells and traps. And we tuck away the Mirror Jade. Yeah, that could work. We might have it. We might have it. It all depends. So, Fallen Valbaz and Incredible Ecclesia. Yep, Albion the Branded. Got 2 of those now. Yeah, so Veil is going to be the key here, because he's the only one I can get out and have destroyed in order to activate the... Oh wait, no, never mind. All my spells and traps are fucking negated. Why are they... Oh, I can't respond to fusion summons, that's right. Okay. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, all this is happening on the fusion summon, by the way. This is, again, the reason why I fucking hate this deck. It's... I should say, I don't hate decks for the way they play. I hate the fact that branded players take a year and a half to resolve one chain. Yep, Albion the Branded and Fallen Valbaz. Into Lubellion the Searing. Lubellion the Searing. Fusion summons again. Yep, Tri-Brigade Mercurier. By the way, this guy was playing with such a large deck and he still got perfect combo. That's another part that pisses me off. They can get full combo off of just breathing. Yep, discard Brandon and High Spirits. Fusion summon again. Probably making another Mirror Jade if I had to guess. Okay, using Lubellion and Albion to go into Chaos Scourge Dragon. That's a new one. He used the light and the dark, so he gets to destroy 2. And I can't respond to it. I do not deserve to win that one. Holy shit. The one I was saying earlier, it's like, that's awesome. Oh my god. Oh. Time limits, bitch. All right, let's go ahead and crack a pack. Thank you, Brandon, for taking 10 years to play your combos. All right, not as golden as last time, but honestly, I'm just glad to get a pack regardless. Holy shit. Enemy controller. Activate one of these effects. Target one face of monster your opponent controls, changing that target's battle position. Tribute a monster, target one face of monster your opponent controls. Take control of that target until the end phase. I mean, honestly, considering the tributes that I have, that's not bad. That might go on the deck. Revival Rose. A face-up level fire plant monster you control is destroyed while this card's in the graveyard. You can special summon this card from the graveyard. I don't have plants, unfortunately, so... Zen March. Target one face-up level 4 lower wind-up monster you control. Don't have wind-ups. Toon Ancient Gear Golem. I don't have Toon World, so... Oh, I double-clicked. Another trap trick. Well, I don't have traps! Evotel Najasho. If this card on the field attributing special summon one evil soul monster from your deck. FA Dead Heat. When your opponent's monster declares a direct attack, you can special summon one FA monster from your deck. You can only use this effective FA Dead Heat once per turn, once per battle if you're... I don't have any FAs, so it doesn't really do anything for me. And then Necros of Valkyrus. Ritual summon this card with any Necros ritual spell. I don't have Necros ritual spells. About to have a playset of these, and I can't even use them. Ooh, good hand, good hand. I would have loved Retaliating Sea last game. Holy shit. Okay, set 1. Set 2. Set 3. It's a little concerning. End. Ha! I'm in danger. Okay, oh, how about that? Well, we can't really use it right now, so let's set Echo Oscillation. Set Typhoon. bet you haven't seen this one since, like, the start of Yu-Gi-Oh! Summon Breaker. I mean, why not get a little greedy? Go to battle phase, attack directly with Breaker. Main phase 2. Well, actually, we now know that he can't activate any of these, so why not just go end phase? If he does activate anything that's a little scary, we can activate Typhoon, destroy it. I guess that doesn't negate. That's the same logic behind, like, trying to use Mystical Space Typhoon as a negate. Oh, hi there. Something tells me this Typhoon's gonna get a lot of use here. Hello, Soul Servant. Hello, Dark Magicians. Hello, Achilles heel in the trap zone. He had to put Dark Magician on. Jesus Christ, man. Don't be putting that big of a deck in the... That's why you're struggling right now. Oh, hello. Hello there. Okay. Set the pendulum scales. Let's pendulum summon. Try infecting Retaliating Sea. We activate Breaker before I use him as material. To pop one of your back rows. It's the chaos form. We special summon into Grenosaurus Giga Cannon. Using... Actually... No, we wait. We go to battle phase first, because this will do more damage in the long run. We attack with Breaker. We attack with Tribe Infecting. We attack with Retaliating Sea. Now he's down to 1500. Go to main phase 2. Special summon into... We could also go full armor Utopic Ray Lancer. But that takes all 3. So let's go Giga Cannon. Actually, no. Just in case he pulls some bullshit, we'll go into Blaze Dragon. It's better to have safety. And then end phase. I said end phase. There we go. So he is guaranteed drawing Dark Magician, which means that more than likely one of these two cards is the Eternal Soul. We got rid of the Chaos form, so we don't need to worry about that. It's just about what does he have in hand. And what are these two face downs? Because if one of these is Eternal Soul, we've won the game. If one of them is Eternal Soul and he activates it, we win the game. I guess we just won the game. All right, that is another pack. Holy shit, we're doing well today. Okay, so I went to go pull the pack, and apparently we ticked over to the next. I forgot that they tick over the days at 1 p.m. So let's go ahead and pull this pack. We get a shiny. Okay, like I said, we count these just because it'd be too much of a hassle to keep them separate from the rest of the card pool. So Ragnarika Wisteria of Woe. Special in this card is a normal monster, 1600 attack, 0 defense, level 4. Then if you control Ragnarika Link monster, you can banish up to 2 cards from opponent's graveyard. During the end phase of his cards in your graveyard, you can shuffle 2 insect, plant, and or reptile monsters from your graveyard and or banishment into the deck, and if you do, set this card. I mean, that's not bad just for having a special summon of a level 4, but at the same time, that's a little slow. Battle Wasp Dart the Hunter. I mean, we have some Battle Wasp support, so this might be a way we can take the deck. Flawless Perfection of the Tenyi. All non-effect monsters in the field are unaffected by monster effects. Once per turn, if your opponent special summons an effect monster, will you control face down monster or non-effect monster? You can draw 2 cards. The face down part's nice. I might have that. Parallel Exceed. That is a good card. That is a very good card. Because if you link summon, you get 2 of them. The only unfortunate thing is I only have the 1. So hopefully you can pull another. Circle of the Fairies. 1 tuner and 1 non-tuner. During your main phase, you can normal summon 1 insect or plant monster in addition to your normal summon set. When a monster is destroyed by battle involving your insect or plant monster sent to the graveyard, you can target one of those destroyed monsters, inflict damage to your opponent equal to half its attack, then gain life points equal to the damage inflicted. I mean, it's generic, I guess. I don't really have the levels to go into level 7s anymore, unfortunately. Another Mapara. Dragon Bite. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon 1 level 4 lower insect monster from your hand. You can banish 1 level 4 lower insect monster from your graveyard, graveyard, or face up field. And the target 1 face up monster you control increases level by the level of the banished monster until the end of this turn. Interesting, but not good. And let's see what our Ultra is. Armed Rebellion. That's a Battle Wasp card, isn't it? Special summon 1 insect monster with 1000 or less attack from your hand or deck, then if you special summon from the deck, send 1 monster you control to the graveyard. Also, you cannot special summon the rest of the turn after this card resolves, except insect monsters. If a face-up insect synchro monster you control is destroyed by a battle or card effect, while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish 1 card, or you can banish this card, add 1 summoning swarm from your deck to your hand. Unfortunately, I don't have the support for that at the moment, but still, neat. Anyway, let's go ahead and crack our pack for action. I'm trying to open a mastered pack. Leave me be. Jesus Christ. Okay, master pack. Here we go. That's why I hate like doing this challenge around events, because it like fucks with my card pool way too much. Hello. Fiendsmith and Paradise. Secure 1 level 7 or higher light fiend monster you control. Send all cards on the field to the graveyard that are not that monster. If your opponent special summons a monster while this card's in your graveyard, you can banish this card, send 1 Fiendsmith monster from your deck or extra to the graveyard. That is actually, I didn't even realize Fiendsmith had a card like that. Mostly because they play like bastards and would never play a trap if it could save their life. S-Force Orifice. Your opponent can't target any of their monsters in the same column as one of your S-Force monsters with card effects. When a monster your opponent controls activates its effect, you can banish 1 S-Force monster, 1 S-Force card from your hand to destroy that monster. It's interesting, but I don't have any other S-Force. So, the ultimate creature destroy. I don't have Blue Eyes. Cosmo Light Sword. Equip only to. Hey, we get literal lightsabers. Equip only to a psychic type Cosmo monster. It gains 500 attack and defense. It can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. Also, if it attacks defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. Jesus Christ. This card sent from the field to the graveyard. You can pay 800 life points. Add this card to your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. They definitely wanted to give the Cosmos some sauce with that one, but unfortunately, Cosmos has never really been good. Cold Enchanter. You can discard 1 card to target 1 face-up monster on the field. Place an ice counter on that target. This card gains 300 attack for each ice counter on the field. I mean, that's not once per turn. You can make him a respectable beater. That might that might be worth putting in the deck. Speedroid Ultra Hound. When this card is normal summon, you send one Speedroid card from your deck to your graveyard. During your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from the graveyard. Then target one Speedroid monster in your graveyard, shuffle it into the deck, and if you do special summon one Speedroid... Jesus Christ. From your extra deck with the same level but different name, but negate its effects. You can only use this effect once per turn. Mechlord Deflection. Target one Mechlord monster you control your opponent. I have Mechlord armies, but also its attack becomes permanently the combined original attack of all the Mechlord monsters you currently control. Permanently. The Mechlord monster you control will be destroyed by a Valor card effect. You can banish this card from the graveyard instead. That is interesting. I do have 2 Mechlord army cards, but that's a little bricky to be using. Vanish Soul Caesar Valius, or Vanquish Soul. During the main phase, you can target one non-dragon Vanquish Soul monster you control to return to your hand, and if you do, special summon this card from your hand. You can activate one of these effects by revealing monsters in your hand with a listed attribute. Earth, this face-up card is unaffected by your opponent's activated effects this turn. Earth, Fire, and Dark, destroying one other card on the field. Unfortunately, I need other Vanquish Souls to make this worth it. So, cool card, can't really use it. God, alright, that has been the... You know what, we got plenty of bonus packs. Let's pop some of these. This is while we're here. We'll skip it, just see what... Link Mail Archfiend. That's interesting. 2 monsters, including a Ritual Fusion Synchro or Xyz monster. If this card is special summon, you can target one Ritual Fusion Synchro or Xyz monster you control or in your graveyard. All monsters your opponent controls lose attack equal to the targeted monster's attack until the end of this turn. Your opponent cannot target monsters you control that are special summoned from the extra deck with monster effects. This card would be destroyed by Valor card effect. You can banish one Ritual Fusion Synchro or Xyz monster from your graveyard instead. Definitely interesting. I'm not seeing... I mean, let's see what this is. Level 7, 1 fiend type tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner fiend types. Neither player can synchro summon. Once per turn, you can target one monster your opponent controls as equipped with an equip card destroy. All equip cards equipped to that monster. If you do, inflict 400 damage to your opponent for each card destroyed. Not really good. Not... There's really nothing here. These, like, legacy packs, they can be good. Like, Goki Pole with the amount of insects we just got is fairly good. But they usually aren't. Like, I'm looking to see if there's anything... I mean, that's funny, but I don't think it's worth running. I mean, please. But the effect when they're in the pendulum zones. If I could get more Cleese, that'd be nice, but... Silent Universe ain't bad. 7 completed, if I had machines, is not bad. Yeah, there's really not anything here, is there? Oh god, I remember this card. So, the story from my childhood, this was my favorite card growing up. I fucking loved the idea of the needle wall. Like, I would play it in all of my decks. Even if it didn't fit the archetype I was playing, I would play it in all of my decks just because it was such a funny card to play with. Anyway, let's go ahead and get right back into our next duel. This will probably be the last duel for the day because I have been recording for a good while today, so... Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I like this guy's style. We're running the same field, the same mate. Oh, this is hilarious. Honestly, hats off to you, sir. He did force me to go second, though, so... Anyway... We have options. We do have options here. Because we can summon Uppercutter, grab Chief second, special summon Armed Sage. Oh, Purieray's map. What are you adding? Okay, it's Blue Eyes. You've lost all props. Okay, so this Concentrating Current's gonna be very useful soon. Yep, made in a white. Yep, summoning Spirit with Eyes Blue, you add Mausoleum of White. Adding it to your hand, you use the Mausoleum of White to send the Spirit, special summon a Blue Eyes. Oh, no, never mind. I'm getting it wrong. Okay, Wishes for Eyes of Blue, discarding True Light to add a level 1 Light Tuner and a spell trap that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon. You see, these are the duels where I wish I had Retaliating Sea, because holy shit, Retaliating Sea fucks over this deck so bad. Yep. Roar the Blue-Eyed Dragons and Sage with Eyes of Blue. So Mausoleum of White. Activate Mausoleum of White. Summon Sage with Eyes of Blue. Sage with Eyes of Blue's effect activates. Adding Effect Veiler. You're a bastard. Yep, sending Blue Eyes, and then Maiden of White sends to the graveyard to place 1 True Light in the spell trap zone. Spirit with Eyes of Blue activates, special summon the Blue Eyes from grave. Old R2, I respect that. That I will respect. Okay. I mean, if Sage is still on the field, we can use Grenosaurus. Oh, nope, there it goes. I mean, we can still use Grenosaurus, contrary and current. Fucking look at your cards, Kevin. Yeah, because that's 4,200 on this, on 1 card. Plus, I believe Giga Cannon is a fire monster. Yeah, so I can use Battle Box Uppercut to still search for Chief Second. Hello, Fire Hand. Okay, summon Uppercutter. Uppercutter's effect activates. Okay, that's fine. We get rid of the Effect Veiler. Okay, now the only monster I control is a level 4 monster. I can special summon ZS Arm Sage. Special summon Grenosaurus Giga Cannon. Go to battle phase. Attack. We wait until... Yeah, we wait until the damage calculation to activate Concentrating Current, because that way he can't respond with Spirit Dragon. Because the only thing you can activate during damage calculation is a... There we go. Okay, detach a material. We will detach Balon Boxer Uppercutter. And now he is in deep shit. Yep, True Light's gonna special summon, or set 1 spell trap that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon. Okay. Okay, Majesty of the White Dragons. Okay. I see where this is going. I mean, that's the only way you can get over the Giga Cannon at this point, so that makes sense. Activating it immediately in draw step. He has the 1 Blue Eyes in graveyard. Nothing in hand, though. Get rid of that true light. That'll inflict another 1,000 damage, and if he can't do anything on his turn... Wait, I thought you already used... Oh, no, you used it on my end step. I mean, it doesn't matter. He's special summoning it, and then I'm popping it with true light. Oh, you son of a bitch. Of course he had called by. Why wouldn't he? Okay, so this puts us in a bit of a tricky situation. So now he has a free Blue Eyes on the field. Jesus, this is all during his draw phase, by the way. Oh my god. Okay, this is a problem. Okay, so Wishes for Eyes of Blue. Equipping Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Yep, Roar of the Blue-Eyed Dragons. Probably summoning Jet. If I had to guess, he's going for Jet. Oh, no, he's grabbing back the Spirit Dragon. I mean, he's probably setting up an FTK. Or not an FTK, but no TK. Yep, there's Tyrant. That's 4,200. I think he's falling just short of killing me, though. Okay, linking, probably Spirit, yep. Can use Spirit to get him Blue Eyes back from grave. Wait, fuck. Oh wait, no, he's going for the standard Blue Eyes. Okay, so that's 7,200. I'm still alive. Surprisingly enough, I'm still alive. Question is, does he have anything else he can do? No, I live. Oh, but he's gonna get back Majesty of the White Dragon, and then, yeah. Damn it, alright. Link summoning those two away into Heretic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres. Jesus Christ, this man is playing cautious as all hell. Okay. Scrub rate ain't bad. Set Scrub Raid. I guess summon Fire Hand? This is the part where the man didn't read. Oh, I gave him 2 targets. He's gonna pop Fire Hand, but that lets me pop his True Light. Oh wait, no, I guess I can only pop a monster. We'll pop the Spirit Dragon. God damn it! Stop that! Just let me destroy things, Jesus! Alright, end phase. I lose this turn because he can just do the True Light shit. Oh, fucking hell. Fucking Blue Eyes. I didn't realize Blue Eyes became such a bitch. I thought they were like the beatdown deck, but no, apparently they got negates for days. Anyway, that is going to be the end of today's episode. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Go check out some of my other videos. I have a ton of content on Yu-Gi-Oh! Whether it be standard dueling with just normal decks, like my Valence deck I was talking about earlier, or the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Masochist challenge. I got plenty of stuff you might enjoy. I also have other card games. I play a lot of Magic the Gathering. I've started an Inscription, a blind playthrough of that, so if you're interested in that, go check that out. But regardless, again, thank you all so much for watching this one, and have a good day.